Well, there's something that the Washington politicians don't seem to understand, and I think I know what it is and why they don't understand it. Members of Congress rarely stand in lines. They get moved to the front of most lines. They even have special elevators in the Capitol for them, and they get to ride and go around on the little trains between the congressional offices and the Capitol because they're priority for members of Congress. Now, look, I don't have a really big problem with the fact that there's some stuff at the Capitol they get to do because they are in a hurry to get to the floor to do votes or meet with constituents or make it to a committee hearing. But they don't wait in lines in many other places either, because if they did, they'd know that Americans are pretty patient, but they have little or no tolerance for people who break line. A fundamental principle among us is that we're all created equal, and that means we line up at the starting line at the same place, and then it's up to us to determine the order at the finish line. The real problem of the bailout, it's that it's no longer making sure that we have an equal starting line, but the same finish line. And for those who can't get there on their own, it's now the government's role to place them in front of others. If a company is mismanaged and failing, we'll just take money from the good ones and prop up the bad ones. If one household bought a house they couldn't afford and used their money to take vacations and buy flat-screen TVs, we'll take money from their neighbors who bought a smaller home and didn't go anywhere last year and don't even have cable. That's the economic equivalent of breaking line, and Americans don't like it. Congress doesn't seem to understand it because they don't stand in line. I say let's limit the terms of Congress just like we do the president. Let them go home after no more than 8 years, and then they can stand in the lines that they made for everyone else. In the meantime, make sure the opportunities are equal. Don't try to fix the game and give trophies to everybody. Look, it doesn't work for third graders, and it doesn't work for the rest of us. That's my view, and I welcome yours.